Welcome, my pen, paper, and ink loving friends. I've been meaning to record another Paperdag Papertalk for a long time, and now finally the time has come. There's so much that has accumulated that I do want to share with you. Among that, 2 new pens, and of course, as you may guess, some new inks that today I would like to swatch for you. And then I think what I'll do, I will do a separate video with where I show you my currently inked pens, because that's going to be real fun. As always, too many, as you also may guess. There is one thing that I want to tell you ahead of time, because it's this crazy story. And that is the crazy story of the lost letter. And I am not talking about a letter that was lost in the mail, but I'm talking about a letter that was sent to an address where nobody ever took the time, for whatever reasons, and let me know that the letter is there. And I'm talking about a letter that came all the way from Germany and was sent with my name and my yarn company's name to the yarn store at Nob Hill here in Albuquerque. And that is where it has sat for, buckle up, 1.5 years. And but you know, I don't know, I could be upset. I of course I've said, why did nobody ever think to call me, to send me a text message? Hey, there's a letter for you. Even if they don't know where I live, they could have, just let me know. Hey, come pick it up. I would have come. I've been there many times in the meantime. But the letter never came to me. But you know what? It is such a sweet letter that at this point I am just grateful that it did make it to me, and that it was not in the end buried somewhere or accidentally ended up in the trash, but it made it to me. It was written last March. Yes. And it's a long letter, not just a brief hello. And I thoroughly enjoyed it the other day. I responded the same day with a quick message on Ravelry. But I don't think the sender has seen that yet. But I also responded with a letter that has already been on the way to Germany for a few days, and hopefully will not take as long as this one took. So, funny story that I thought I wanted to share. But now let me get into what we have right now. And among that, one thing I want to share is this beautiful stand, which I use to hold the letters that I need to respond to. I love it, and I love all of you, my pen friends. And please be patient with me. I'm not responding in a very timely manner these days, because as you may know, but my friend Doris is visiting from Germany, so there's a lot of chatter happening all the time, but also there's pen, ink, and yarn play. So I am getting to everything, and I will be getting to your letter. And talking about my friend Doris, because it was my birthday just not too long ago, I got the gift of a beautiful new ink. And yes, I will swatch all of these new inks with you And I'm talking all of these here, with the exception of this generous sample of Ferris Wheel Press Blushing Mushroom. I tell you this, okay, focus. Are you gonna focus? No, it won't focus. That's okay. Well, because you're gonna laugh, but because many of you swatch everything. Samples, I sometimes swatch, like I got this generous package from Casey last year, which I swatched, but this one, it's so gorgeous that I know I won't use it for swatching because I don't want to waste a single drop, or even not even half a drop. I think I will put this one into one of my new pens. I finally have the Pelikan Tortoise. Oh, it's already still okay. The piston was still not closed. I've been wanting this pen for a long time, and actually I want the M600, but I just couldn't find it. So finally I caved and I got this one, actually from eBay, with an M nib. If you have a nib unit for the M400 Pelikan, please get in touch if you want to trade for an M. I would love to swap this out for a broad nib. And the other new pen is an Opus 88, and this is the one that I am planning to put this in. So you will see that when I do my currently inked. And I'll grab this. So the Blushing Mushroom will be in that Pelikan M400 Tortoise Green. This one, the Pelikan Edelstein, will go into the Opus 88 with a broad nib. And then I got this, which is already in my glow in the dark TWSBI Eco. The color is called Neon Lime. And then I got the Wild Strawberry. And these came from Online Pen Company. Then my friend Alexandra in Germany, we did a little ink swap, and as you do when you don't exchange inks too often, we didn't exchange ink samples, but these big babies, she got some from me, and she sent me this, which is the Pink Ice, and this one is Vintage Copper, and the other one is the Pink Ice that were in the Diamine Ink Vent 2021. And last but not least, I will be swatching my first Birmingham ink, because I belong to the local Albuquerque pen club, and I went to the last meeting when we had a guest from a member who came all the way from Tucson, definitely from Arizona, and I think he's from Tucson, and he treated us all with a little gift, and we actually were allowed to pick from a variety of ink and pen related items, and I chose my first Birmingham ink, and this one is Whiskey Rebellion. Yes. So I'm gonna go to the desk and you can watch while I swatch all of these inks. I'm starting with the Diamine inks from the last Ink Vent 2021, and these two inks were the gifts from my German friend Alexandra, who knew how much I loved these colors. And as always, I am using the glass dip pen that I got from my dad, which is hollow, yes, and it has a paper inside. I don't know, this is crazy, and I love using it and thinking of him. I did go back to Q-tips because I never could clean my paintbrushes good enough. It was always crazy, so I thought I do not want contaminated swatches, and here I am back to Q-tips. And for the swatches, I'm using watercolor paper, which I have cut into shape and rounded the corners. This is so pretty. Love that silverish, pinkish shimmer in this one. Kind of surprised that the shimmer doesn't show here, but I know it's there. All right, pink ice. Cat hair, thanks a lot. Come on. Well, I'll do that later. I usually use my shimmer inks in the TWSBI Ecos, and I should probably say that all of my TWSBI Ecos have broad nibs and are all permanently inked with all shimmer inks. And like I said, this is the one that I bought because I thought it would be such a fantastic fit for the new glow-in-the-dark TWSBI Eco, which it really is. Diamine Neon. This ink does not glow in the dark. The pandas. I get my Twisby Ecos from Kirk of Penrealm, and he offers free nib tuning with the pens that you purchase from him, which I think is incredibly nice and generous and wonderful. So those were the Diamond Shimmer inks. And the OPC, by the way, stands for Online Pen Company. That's where I usually order my diamine inks from. On to Diamine Wild Strawberry, not a shimmer ink, as you probably know. It was beautiful and sunny earlier today, but just an hour ago or so, the clouds came in and now it's thundering, as you may have heard, but it didn't rain too much. Oh my gosh, people. I just remembered that I got communication breakdown from my friend with the 2 Diamine Shimmer inks. So I'm gonna have to go and get that. I will do that after this one, because that's a colorway, an ink color that I have been lusting after for quite some time, and I'm really glad that I finally have it, and it's every bit as gorgeous as I hoped it would be. So I will be right back. My friend was probably screaming at me, thinking, why are you forgetting about communication breakdown? Here it is. Are you all watching the 30 Inks 30 Days? I am. It's always so fun. Really enjoy that. But I barely did the 25 days of Diamine Ink Vent last year, so I know it would completely not work for me. Communication. Breakdown. Love this ink. this color is so amazing. Gorgeous. All right, let's do this lineup. Gotta move stuff around. 1, 2, 3. Wow, this is, sorry, all the diamonds. And now, in the order of how I received them, I'm going to get to Whiskey Rebellion Bourbon next. Don't know what to write here. Whatever, I'll do that later. Birmingham Pen Company. Oh, pretty brown. Do you all love to swatch your inks? Do you love to watch other people swatch their inks? I just could do that all day long. Sometimes I do it when I go to bed and I go to sleep, before I go to sleep, and then it usually puts me to sleep. Same thing with currently inked videos. Can you all put out more of either one of those, please? So I have lots to watch. I'd like that. Here we are. This is so strange. The paper feels a little bit different than what I used before. Very odd. But it is the same paper. Should be. All right, as usual, ink on fingers. And next is my gorgeous Crème de la Crème Mandarin Pelican Edelstein. I can't wait to swatch this and then eventually put it into, let me get this bottle open first, and then put it into the pen, into the new pen, and actually write with it. Wow. Come here. Gift from my friends. September. Pelikan Edelstein. Are you participating in Simone's ink swap? I'm so excited about that. The sign up ended already, and I'm still waiting for something that I want to include in the package for my swap partner, but it's not really a swap because I'm getting a package from a different person than I am sending it to, but the person who sent something to me has already shipped it, so that should be here anytime, so I'm excited about that. Oh, I shouldn't close the bottle because I don't have any ink on my card. Yeah, Simone has a channel here on YouTube. You may know her if you love all things inky as we do. Oh, dang, look at this color. Wow. Ooh, so pretty. Okay, so... and we are done with the ink swatching. What do you think? I am, as I always am, super excited about all of these new inks. And I cannot wait to start using all of these. And I will see you soon with a currently inked video.